Down, bruh. Hold it down, bruh. Like, even though it seemed like I fell off, I'm still up on y'all. Yeah, said fuck the cool. And through that money stashed in investments, still walking but not stressing, trying to double investments. Then I doubled investments, no stressing, bro. Peep the meshes, bro. It's time to get involved. Some things are bigger than a bigger car. I called, told him to switch to stars. Let's try to take this to a new Hemi. Then red line in that new Hemi. Only fools envy. Cool shimmy. I've been taking mines. Fuck sitting in the waiting line. There's no big homies. I'm by my lonely, ain't wasting time. I'm holding green like mega smoking pine. I'm molding mine, can't go in blind. Yo, soon as the six sign, then it's overtime. There's no colder time than mega twine in that prime. We intertwined, now intertwined. He's the boy with the cold shoulder. Never been a showboater, but he a show closer. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, yo, you want verse 2? Should I do verse 2? I think what's the name for part of verse 2? Okay. Now run it back for all the niggas that fuck with your boy, the one who always kept in touch with your boy, the one who knew this was all skill, never was luck with your boy. Mega always put his trust in your boy. We was sent to destroy, rebuild, lock it down and employ new tactics, new classics. The boy make waves and slip screens and wing fast enough. Stacking cash a plus. Chips been adding up. Yo, I ain't had to do the savage stuff. And I ain't never smoked the magic dust. I'm molding mine, so why you mad at us? Fucker, get on the grind so we can pass the puck. Fucker, I never cheated, but I glad I fuck. And Scorp Coke probably mad as fuck, cause some chips ain't adding up. Yo, I done told niggas the same way I done showed niggas. Mo niggas couldn't control niggas. Ayy. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yo, hold it down. Turn the music down. Turn the music down, bro. Just send it, bro. That's the meshes of this shit, bro. What's good, people? What's good, people? It's your boy Riley Escobar holding it down for y'all. Once again, hold up. Once again, where my drawing at? Where my drawing at? Hold up. Where my drawing at real quick? Sorry, bro. Y'all know it's cold outside. I gotta get the blistex popping. You feel me? Hold on, you gotta put the blistex in every coat pocket, nigga. You gotta put it in every coat pocket, bruh. Especially during the winter time. What's good, fam? It's your boy Riley Escobar holding it down for y'all once again, and y'all tuning into the Just Send It podcast, fam. Y'all know the podcast created to generate debate, change perspectives, and just give y'all that old, back in the day feel, bro. Just being on the playground and being at the parks and stuff like that, and just being outside for real, like the real outside. But without further ado, we're gonna get into the show, and I believe if I'm correct, editor Twan, right, in the stool, who's edited this and post, what episode we on? I believe we on episode 48 of the Just Send It podcast. So let's get into it. If you wouldn't be so kind as to cue the show intro, bro. Yeah, we on. Yeah. Just Raleigh Esco. Hey, 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 hey. 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 Hey, 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 hey. I made this just for y'all. Escobar 4 is dropping. Can you believe it? They couldn't let it see it. It's very hard to believe it. Every song written with struggle, passion, and reason. Top of the 4 seasons. Double tree is just me. No one perceived it. Escobar rapping this long. This like my sixth tape. 3 music vids. At time, I feel I'm out of place. Maybe I'm in outer space. Part of the ether. I'm steady spitting that ether. Hit the boy if you ever need in a feature. Hey yo, all right. What's up? What's good, people? Welcome back to the Just Send It podcast. Yes, we are in one of those moods today, where it's just a lot of freestyling, bruh. It's just been a good day today. I ain't gonna hold you. Um, and I'm gonna get into part of the reason why it was such a good day today. But thank y'all for tuning into the show, bro. If y'all don't know already, and I already kind of gave the synopsis that we just talk about conversations in here and just random topics that I just happen to come up with just during the course of my day, weeks, and months and stuff like that, or stuff that people just be requesting sometimes. My friends be requesting some stuff. My sister been requesting a good amount of stuff, just in terms of just the dating stuff like that. She been asking for like, yeah, like you need to talk about these topics on your podcast and stuff like that. And I'd be like, yo, like if I get around to some of the stuff, cool, but it's not for the podcast, bruh. Like, and if it is, then we'll talk about it, bro. But like, come on, like sometimes it's just that I pass on to my sister and not advice that everybody should know. But there was something else that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, other than this, thank y'all for tuning into the show. We gonna try to be consistent at this. Not try to be. So somebody say you either doing it or you're not doing it. We're gonna be consistent at this. I didn't record yesterday. I was supposed to record on Wednesday night, but I didn't because I was too busy playing Marvel Rivals with the squad. So I decided to record today. And like the topic that I'm talking about today, which is just it's pretty much the art of asking for help, and why it's more of a weakness, a strength, not a weakness. But we're gonna get into that. But strange stuff happens to me all the time. But follow me on this one. So like today I want to go get my lunchtime coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. And when I left the spot for real, a old head, I think he's a cab driver or something like that. He was it's always old heads in the Dunkin' Donuts. But while I was grabbing my coffee and I was leaving, like out the door, the old guy was like, he's like, brother, like, why we don't? He was like, brother, why we don't have our own Dunkin' Donuts? And I was like, huh? Kind of confused. But this actually happened pretty consistently. That somebody would like, out of the blue, just try to start talking to me about some stuff and just ask me my thoughts and my opinion on it for some reason. Somebody said I'm very approachable. I guess I'm guess I'm very approachable when it comes to certain stuff like this. So um, I was like, okay, he just like, why we don't have our own Dunkin' Donuts? The Chinese people are cooking soul food, and we should have our own stuff. And we are black people, um, we are like the almost the number one consumer. We the number one consumer. Like, why we don't have our stuff of our own? And I was like, you know what? Typically, I just will give two sentences and keep it pushing because that's typically because this shit happen all the time, and y'all know I can talk way too fucking much. But I was like, you know what? All right, I'm like, if you really want to have this conversation, because I'm always willing to have a conversation with people. I was like, if you want to have a conversation, he also kind of asked like, yo, what else do black people kind of need to be better, to own their own Dunkin' Donuts and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what, bro? Like, okay, if you want to have this conversation, to be honest, I say black people just need a little bit more exposure, bro. Especially young black people. And what I define as young now that I'm like 30, 31, 32, is that I kind of 31. I'm not 32 just yet. Um, Exposure is just like just being exposed to something outside of your zip code. Like me being a kid from the 21212 zip code of East Baltimore, and then I currently live in 21215. Um, my mentality and the way that I think and the way that I see things and my goals and my values and my beliefs isn't rooted in my zip code. You feel me? Of just trying to be the richest person in my zip code, or the most flashy, or the dude that got all the hoes over west or over east and stuff like that. Like my stuff is not just rooted in my zip code. Even my mindset, the way that I think is just not completely just rooted in my zip code. Is really, um, on a broader scale than that, And I was like, yo, the one thing that black people and all kids pretty much need, is exposure. You need to know that it's a bigger world outside of your zip code of where you live at. It's a bigger world outside of your home, your household where you've been raised at and what your family taught you and stuff like that. So you got to get out there, bruh. And that's one of the reasons why the main song I played at the beginning of the show is a song called Just Send It, from my first Escobar EP that I did. in the song it just talks about, of course, don't get in your own way, but just send it, bro. Like, if you already did the research and et cetera, and costed out how much it's going to cost to get there and this and that and did the training, don't be scared. You got to actually act on it. Jump out there and do what you need to do. And if you fail, you were creative enough to come up with the plan to get out there. So you should be creative, also creative enough to get yourself back right into a position in which you're stable again if you was to fail. But by all means, they say shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll still be amongst the stars. You feel me? So I was just talking to him and we was chatting about that, but I said exposure is something big, bro. And exposure, the way that you kind of get it is like going on vacations, going on road trips, being able to go to other restaurants that just isn't fast food restaurants, actually go to some decent spots. You feel me? That just isn't franchised. You feel me? Being able to, taste other stuff that's just not, chicken wings and fries, crab cakes, pasta, lobster, eggs Benedict, omelets, something that's just not just your run of the mill normal stuff that you may consume in your hometown or, in your household. And this don't just go for individuals who are of lower poverty and aspire to be bigger than that, but even to the people that has been sheltered, the kids that have been kind of sheltered and grew up in a better, more improved lifestyle. you know y'all should see what's up with the chicken wings and fries or the french fries and gravy. Have an opportunity to be exposed to something that's outside of your norm so you can know, like, oh dang, like, this is the bottom sometimes, or this is the slum sometimes, or this is like really humble beginnings. So if you are a kid that's, raised in a household where your parents is rich, if y'all was ever to crap out, or you was ever to crap out, you feel me, and roll the dice and the bitches land on snake eyes, you kind of got a semblance of like, okay, you know what, I could still get back, right? Or I could still have a life worth living, even though like I'm not rich no more on top, right? But you don't want to have one of those situations where me and my friends always say it ain't no fun when the white man got the gun. You feel me? You don't want to have a situation in which like, oh shit, you always been on top and always been privileged in a way, and once that privilege is gone, it's looking like, yo, you fucked around to find out you sick as a dog. But it was very interesting conversation that I had with bro. And this type of shit happen all the time. Like people just like, I guess they just look at me and be like, "Yo, you seem like a very humble brother," and they just ask me a question, and I'd be like, "You know what? Why not?" And I will say this: it's because of you all. The you all who's sitting here listening to me in my room, of course, podcast and talk to myself for hours on it. It's because of y'all. Like I just consider this, of course, practice. It teach me how to just hold more conversations with individuals, um, how to articulate my thoughts in a manner in which it can be digestible by individuals. But it was a cool conversation that I had with him, and I also, me, because I be always preaching and lecturing people. I gave him some advice on some other stuff because he had some own personal projects that he wanted to do. Like I think he said he wanted to he bought a Vespa from a estate sale, and he was like, I always wanted to get up and running, but I don't know how to do it. And I was like, yo, always simplify first. I feel like I said this is how you could do it, and I gave him like a quick like 5 steps to how to get started on the project. And he was like, dang, he was like, I never even seen it like that. Like, thank you for helping me. And anybody who know me, Twan, I'm oftentimes the person that people can come to with their big problems or issues, and I'm just able to like being able to like what it's called simplify the problem down in a manner in which like you can manage it piece by piece. And because complexity is means that it's gonna cost more money and more time, and it's a whole lot to grasp. But when you simplify things down to simple steps, it's really easy to manage these things, right? And that's one thing we always got to do. We gotta simplify, simplify, simplify. How many times your family member told you something, or coworker told you something, and you about a situation, the first thing they say, yo, like it's complicated, and like, is it really complicated, or are we making it complicated? Like, I think I can, I think I can simplify it pretty easy if you was to explain it to me. And a lot of times when people explain to me their situations or what they're trying to do, and I was like, oh yeah, this is actually isn't as complicated as you making it seem. But having the wisdom to be able to do that, I think that all comes from, of course, exposure. I had the opportunity to, of course, be a part of mentoring programs where the heads of the program brought people in their tatas and tell you about the world and teach you stuff. And the mentoring programs, of course, shout out to Mr. Cameron Miles and mentoring male teens. They take you places and stuff like that, and you ride horses and some other stuff. You go to Vermont, you get a chance to go to Yale. They pay you. They give you like money if you score good grades in school and stuff like that. But all that is just exposure. My grandmother, aunts and uncles, and everybody who had the opportunity to, let me spend the weekend at their house and stuff like that, and I just cart around with them. That was good. All that was really, really good exposure. And like even as adults now, if you're somebody who's not really sure what you want to do or rethinking aspect of your life. Sometimes is you need to get some more exposure by going on vacations or attending seminars or talking to people with different ideas and thoughts and concepts than you to take you to the next level of your growth, if that makes sense. But I ain't trying to preach. I ain't trying to preach too much, but hopefully it's making sense. Like hopefully it's making sense to y'all. It makes sense to me, but hopefully it makes sense to y'all. But it was a really cool conversation with bro, and that shit actually happens a lot. Just having conversations with people, chopping it up with people, and um, people asking my input on things. But about the actual topic, so we're gonna actually like I'm gonna come on. We're gonna talk about the topic right here. So if you was to cut right here, bruh, that'll be ideal. When we do it one more time. Like right here, like what cut right here. But about the actual topic, so um cool thing. And I probably should give y'all the recipe. I'll do that another time. I'll give y'all a recipe on I guess being able to make content a little bit more efficiently. I'm not the best at making content because I am a very humble soul when it comes to this stuff, but I'll give you out a recipe, in terms of how to brainstorm a lot more ideas a lot quicker. So you can like if you have something that you want to do creatively, you can get it done a lot quicker. You feel me? It's a lot of, creating ideas and text and typing and stuff like that involved, and we can cut a lot of that stuff out really pretty easy. But I'll give you the recipe later on. But the actual topic about right here, Twan, the actual topic we're talking about today is just the art of asking for help, right? And why it's more seen as a strength than a weakness. So like um everybody should know at this point. It seemed like nobody really and truly like to ask for help. And it's funny, but like I understand. Like you don't want to be like the damsel in distress, the person that always come in and be like, "Yo, I need help, bro. I need assistance. Yo, I need to do this. I need to do that." The one I oftentimes call it crying, and I understand. There are some individuals that be crying like a motherfucker, bro. Like they always crying and always down bad and it's always woe is me. It's always woe is me, and it can be a nuisance, right? It can be a huge hindrance and drain on your pockets, especially if you're a giver, or you're a person that actually make pretty good life decisions or life that's favored you. You feel me? You've been fortunate in this shit. It's not all luck, but you've been fortunate in this shit, so you have money and resources at your disposal and et cetera, and you don't have no vices. Yeah, it can be like a drain, at times when somebody is constantly asking, sometimes begging you for help and assistance. But asking for help shouldn't always be seen as a weakness, or it shouldn't always be a bad thing, especially when you really need it, right? So we're gonna talk about the stigmas, and that's the first part of this is just kind of like breaking down the stigmas of asking for help. A lot of times, what I've heard is people believe that you're just a little bit too busy to lend a hand, so they don't ask you for help because of that. Some people have the fear of being seen as a burden, like they're a burden to you, or they always a burden, so they won't ask you for help. Others got the having the help or the situation or the scenario thrown back into that face. So they're just like, yo, I don't like to ask for help because I don't like it thrown in my face. Um, and then we can even just talk about the social culture and just the personal reason as to why people are just so hesitant to reach out. Of course, you know, black men oftentimes don't like to ask for help. It just make them seem like uh, what's the word for it? Like one, sometimes black men can be very like what's the word for it? It's called they have that pride to them, so that pride won't allow them to ask for help. They feel like they got to get it out the mud every time. And yes, you do kind of got to get out the mud sometimes, but not every time you got to like, yo, I got to get it out the mud and make something shake and bake. Like, bro, if you've been trying to get it out the mud for a minute, bruh, and your bill's still not paid and you still having trouble and need help, bruh, then ask for help, bruh. Like seriously, bruh. Like why are you walking 50 miles to work, bruh, when you can just ask for a ride or just like yo ask for money for a bus pass? It's crazy. I had to get it out the mud, bro. You beating your feet up, bro. You beating your back is hurting because of this. Your knees is shot. Don't do that. But it can be that pride sometimes, especially when especially amongst black men. I just know, you feel me? Because I don't be asking for help sometimes out of pride, male pride, and that Taurus pride as well. That Taurus pride is crazy. Also the the fear of judgment, man. The fear of having people judge you. Like, what the hell you been doing that you find yourself in this situation? You feel me? People just don't be liking that, and it's like yo. Sometimes it just shit happens, bro. Like literally, sometimes shit happens, and it's like, yo, I didn't know they was gonna do that. I didn't know my fucking engine was gonna go up or like my brakes was going up. I ain't know. I ain't know I was gonna hit a deer or something like that, or somebody was gonna break into my car. I ain't know. And it's like it's cool, bro. Like it's cool. Like don't be fear the judgment and just be honest. You feel me? You're not seen as weak or needy or nothing like that. It's just the nature of it. Um, the other thing I had is just the control. Um, when you're a person that need help, and people be feeling like they giving up control of their life because like okay now, this person has control over my life because they did me this solid this favor like it's on some mafioso shit. Nah, bro, like you still have control over your life. You always will be the main person that will have control over your life and shit. However, it's just like in this situation, you kind of owe these people a debt, that may have helped you and assist you, right? And oftentimes my philosophy and my thought process in it is like, bro, if you know you already owe me, bro, you feel me? You know you owe me. Why do I gotta put the gun to your head? Like, bro, I don't have to do that. You the one who's this shit keeping you up at night. They're like, damn, I owe this nigga's Twan some money. That's keeping you up at night. I'm in here sleep, having the best sleep of my life, bruh. But you gotta get around to doing it sometimes. Come up with a plan to pay me back to make it right, to make things even with the bull. Or if you're in situations where, and I tell people this sometimes when they ask for help, especially financially, bro, don't ask to like, can you borrow some money from me, right? Especially if it's sometimes petty cash. Don't ask to borrow money in the interest of paying it back to me when you don't have no means of paying it back to me. You feel me? Sometimes it's like, yo, I need $20 and I can't pay it back to you. Like, can I get $20? Like, oh yeah, you can hit with $20. But if you say, hey, give me 20, I'll pay it back, and you really originally didn't have any intention of paying it back, bruh, don't put that other line in there. It's just like, yo, can I get 60? I can't pay it back to you because I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Be transparent with people, and they most definitely will help and assist you. And then of course there's just that fear of rejection, bro. Everybody for them, it seems like damn that everybody got fucking fear of rejection nowadays, bruh. People are gonna say no. You feel me? You as a giver, you gotta learn how to use your no. Like seriously, somebody asks you something, learn how to use your no. But if you're the person who's asking for help, yo, it's one thing to be afraid of it. You feel me? But at least pull a trigger. At least see what that person say and get a no. But to already assume that a person is gonna say no or a person is not gonna help and assist, that is a little bit crazy, bro. Like you already fucking holding yourself back at this point. It's already bad enough you're in a toxic situation or a poor position, but now you even holding yourself back. Don't put no boundaries and restrictions on you. See what they say. Some people say, "Hey, I don't got it, bro. I can't help." It's like, okay, cool. At least you got a answer from them, not an answer that you formulated and created in your psyche. But all this stuff right here that I'm talking about, and I'm not trying to preach too much, but all this stuff is like it goes into that asking for help and assistance, and that is not necessarily it's not a weakness, it's a strength. If you can come to somebody and be like, yo, this is the I'm putting everything on the table. This is the situation I found myself in. This is my role in it. This is what I did in it, and I need help and assistance. Can you help? Hey, by all means, like that makes all the sense in the world. Um, the more transparent and honest you are and being accountable of it, that people most likely be more willing to help. And I've been telling people all last year, bruh. All last year, I've been telling people, yo, don't assume that just because the world is the economy is shit, of course, and the world is tough, that everybody is down bad and suffering. That's not everybody. Some people out here getting this money, bruh. Like recession, no recession, good weather, bad weather. Some people out here just making moves. You feel me? Some people already made moves. You feel me? They already made moves and they just sitting here and they benefiting off the moves that they make. You feel me? It's a difference. You feel me? But don't assume everybody is down bad because you're currently down bad. That is not the truth. That is not the truth. That's not a fact. This is the same kind of conversation I was having with another friend of mine in terms of um him saying like dating is trash and everybody is out here suffering when it comes to the come to the dating and no one is out here having fun dating. And it's like, bruh, hold up, bruh. You might want to chill. It is tough, but not everybody experience is the same. Some people out here dating and they're thriving out here, and this is the best time that they ever had and the best part of their life. You feel me? They having great dating experiences. They meeting great men, great women, great partners or whatever. They going on great dates. The communication is great. The talking phase is great. Everything is popping. There are other people that, shit is not popping, not computing enough for them. Everything is ass for them. But don't assume that, your reality is everyone else's reality. That's not necessarily true, bro. It really ain't. But yeah, like in terms of just the whole aspect of just really asking for help, bro, it really is more like a strength than a weakness, if anything. Um, and I guess this will be a perfect time. Twan, right here, Twan. I guess this would be a perfect time for me to just kind of share to y'all some of the some of my stories, right? Because I oftentimes don't ask for help. I always try to put myself in a situation that I don't have to ask for help. By saving money, by doing stuff in advance, and et cetera, et cetera. However, there are times even I have to ask for help. But we're gonna roll the clock back to when I used to work at the restaurant, right? When I used to work at a restaurant working food service. And one of the things I always just the first rule I give to any new cook or chef or dishwasher or server who come and work for the job, I say, hey, what's rule number one? What's rule number one to the game? They be like, they don't have no clue what the rule number one is. No clue. And I was like, yo, don't be a hero. Always, if you need help, ask for it, right? And they always bust out laughing. Don't be a hero, Twan. You funny as hell, bro. Rule number one, fam. Don't be a hero out here. Try to be Macho Man, Randy Savage, and like carry like 50 pounds of center blocks on your back and shit. Like don't be a hero in the kitchen. Don't be a hero trying to put away the whole 2 trucks worth of produce and meat and frozen food, bruh. It's crazy. Don't be a hero trying to pull a 80-pound pot of marinara off the stove and you like a buck 20, bruh. And you don't live. Don't be a hero when it comes to this shit, bruh. Don't don't be a hero, bro. Don't be a hero, bro. When you this is my experience. Don't be a hero, bro. When you're trying to take down there like 275-degree grease down to the grease trap. And you gotta go down a flight of stairs and a ramp because nobody try to help you. Don't be a hero in this shit, bro. Ask for help. You feel me? Hey, yo, you mind helping me, bruh? Hey, you mind helping me, bruh? And somebody's gonna help you. Like literally. Um, but when I used to work in all them times I used to work in a restaurant, bruh, it's always been that's the first rule. Hey, don't be a hero. So I told y'all we used to have those crazy rushes where it's like, yo, you getting slammed, you getting jammed on. That's what it's called. You getting jammed on almost like 6 hours. Like you looking at your board in a restaurant and you just got nothing but tickets, like from here to here, and then when you look at the printer that print the tickets out is like this long. Like it's from like it's at least like 7 feet long, and then all you keep hearing the printer go off nonstop. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. It is going off nonstop, bro. And it's like, yo, what are you supposed to do in that situation? Like you got almost like 50 orders that you gotta make. What are you supposed to do? You only got limited time. You only got two hands. You only got two fryers. What are you fucking supposed to do? You only got four burners on the stove. What are you supposed to do? And it's like, yo, ask for help. You feel me? It's been several nights when I looked at the board and I got jammed on. It was shit ton of apps. It had to be at least 25 apps. And I just look over and I was like, yo, bro, eat, eat. I'm like, eat, like, oh, you need. They be like, yo, you need help. It's been several times I looked over and looked dead into a prep cook, a cold side cook face, and I seen eat like he was about to cry, and I'm looking like, what's good? He like, yo, I need help. It's been times when people been trying not to say they need help, who've been trying to do it all by themselves and be a hero, bro. And I look over there, and the person is down. They literally going down like, bro, you good over there? And he'd be like, nah, like, what you mean, nah? Like, yo, like, I'm down. Like, I'm behind on my work. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I run over there like, oh shit, where you at, bruh? And they be like, yo, I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Like, I don't know what I gotta make. I don't know what I got working. I'm lost. And it's like, oh, okay, hold up, I got you, bruh. Like, just stand by. And I just hang up all the checks. Hang up all the checks. I look in the ovens to see what they got in the oven. I look and see what's been expedited, and I'll be like, "All right, bro, this is what we need. Like, we need 24 wings, two barbecue, da 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 da. We need mozz, we need fries. Okay, cool. Yo, Ed, you got Junior, big boy, Junior. Like, really, just jumping in and just helping, bro. And I'm looking like, yo, I got this. I'll hold this down. You do that. You do that. We make it through the rush, bruh. Was it fucking crazy? We make it through the rush. I actually got one more story, right? Okay, I got something written on my nerves. It said, um, it said the story about Wanji and me. Wanji. Oh, sorry. So the story about me and Wanji, right? Hey yo, so the story about me and Wanji. So we used to work at this Italian spot called Palio, right, out in Owens Mills. It was me and Wanji, me and the dude Wanji. Cool. So Wanji recently got promoted from just like one of the being a cook to being the sous chef. Or yeah, he was the sous chef, being a sous chef. Right. So we used to work in the morning, and the restaurant always is scheduled like two cooks in the morning and a dishwasher. They was trying to save money because they was losing money like crazy, and et cetera, et cetera. So like the GM at the time, we're just gonna call her Shorty. She was on Wanji neck like at all times, like Shorty. She gonna call her Shorty Ello. Shorty Ello was always on Wanji neck, like in terms of everything. Like if the food was like 1 minute late, like we were supposed to run 12-minute ticket times and it was 13, she's on his neck. Bruh, like if something came out a little bit too dark, she on his neck. Like if he like messed up an order or something like that, or order got messed up on his neck. Like if a customer's just been nitpicky about like the way that something was cooked and it was cooked perfectly and they wanted a different temp, she on his neck, right? So this shit happened like for weeks. Like when Wanji was a cook, everything was cool. But the moment he became like sous chef, yo, she started being on his neck. And when I tell you, like, she started like crying, like this harassing, bro, crying, harassing, bro, the whole nine. And like, yo, me just being there and witness it, I got tired of the shit. Like, I got tired of keep hearing him being chewed out for like shit that's outside of his control or just shit, this nitpicky ass shit. Like, literally, when like he's working his ass off. I never seen Wanji ever like cheat the prep. He's kind of like a big jolly giant. You feel me? Like he's always in a good mood, always got a good demeanor, like always kind of polite. I really love bro. So I told him like, bro, like, yo, going forward, bro, I got your back in this shit. Like, yo, if you need help, just come to me. Like, cause we ain't gonna give Shorty no excuse whatsoever, like no excuse whatsoever to fucking like critique anything to you or complain or whatever, whatever. Cause I'm tired of it. I've been hearing this shit for weeks on end, and this job is fucking stressful, right? It's stressful, it's some toxic shit happening in the background of the restaurant, et cetera, et cetera. It's fucking crazy. But I'm tired of it. So me and Wanji always used to get these fucking let me see. Me and Wanji always used to get these fucking like crazy like 15 tops, 27 tops, um like 21 tops in the morning while we gotta do all this fucking prep that the white chef kind of left for us to do. Right. So like that's why we kept on always being kind of like either behind on our prep or like something didn't come out right because it's just two guys cooking for almost like 75 people in the morning. Whereas like, yo, where all these fucking people coming from on the middle of a week on a Wednesday? Fucking crazy. Right? So I was like, yo, Wanji, like, yo, we got this shit. So every morning we used to just get fucking jammed on crazy, trying to get the prep done and then getting jammed on. So like, I'm like, yo, one morning, as if I remember correctly, like we walked in, of course we put everything on the stove, heating up the soup, heating up this, we checking the lines and we see if everything's straight on the line for the night before because the guys don't always restock. Okay, cool. The door's open. The server like, hey, I just want to let y'all know that we got a 19 top that's walking in here in like 5 minutes. Like, what? We got a 19 top, yep, and then we got a 15 top, a few fours that's coming in, and then we got a 27 top. All this happening in like 90 minutes. And it's like, yo, here we go. And then, like I said, the margin for error is really slim. Like if one thing is kind of like late or off, the lady, Shorty Ello is just bitching. Like she's bitching, she's complaining, she's gonna be on Wanji neck, and it's just gonna bring down his mood and his morale. So I was like, yo, Wanji, this is what we're gonna do, bro. You get that side of the line, I get this side of the line. You feel me? And then I taught my homie at the time who was dishwashing. His name is Tay. I taught Tay how to make pizzas and stuff like that. I said, you get this side, I get that side, and then we're gonna have Tay work up the front and make pizza. He a dishwasher, but I taught him properly. He gonna hold us down on the pizza tip. So Juan was like, okay, cool. The first time we did it, like Juan G wasn't really sure because like he never really like seen me like really get busy. We talked and he seen me when things was kind of cool, but he never seen when I got busy. So I'm telling him, I'm over here, over this bitch, like, yo, Wanji, this is what we got, bro. You got chicken palm. You got three chicken palms you gotta make. I need fries. You got two chopped salads, this, and that, et cetera, et cetera. I got your chicken coming. When I told you, like, I threw like maybe like 10 chicken breasts on the grill, put them in some hot stock, like some hot chicken stock, put it on the line. So if you ever need to add chicken, we had it. I'm over that bitch making scampi, shrimp scampi, chicken masala, veal masala. I'm over there getting busy, right? I said, one, I need three potatoes. I need four potatoes. I need three sides. This, and that. Like we getting busy on the line, right? I like Juan, just keep dropping them. Like, don't slow the food down. If the service say, hey, hold up, wait, da da da. I said, fuck all that. Just keep dropping them, bro. Because like I don't want to hear her complain about shit today. Cool. We kept on dropping, got the food up. She ain't say nothing. We did this shit for almost like we did that from that day on. I said, bruh, I'm tired of all these 15 tops coming in, all this crazy shit happening. She bitching and complaining. I got your back from now on. And the whole moral of this thing is like, yo, um, he could have not asked for help, bro. He could have just kept to himself or whatever the case may be and try to shoulder this shit himself. But it was strengthened like, bro, come on, I can't do all this shit myself, bro. I really need your help with this. And it's like, bro, I got your back in this shit. And like, how would you know? Sorry, I'm bumping my hand on the fucking desk. But how would you know if somebody truly, got your back in terms of life and your journey and stuff like that, and somebody really in your corner while you box in life, if you don't ask them for help, bruh. Like, and it's one of the best ways to just improve your relationship with people and true build trust. Also open to just more collaboration. You feel me? It's tremendous character development and team cohesion and collaboration and really just like my friend Chris says, just building your village in those moments in which you ask for help or you need help from somebody. Another situation that happened this past summer was, um, uh, I had to go into work to have a meeting and to set up for a program that was starting later on that week because I was helping my boss out because he was out. And I was there to oversee the meeting. However, that same day at 8 o'clock in the morning, my grandmother had a medical emergency and needed to go to the hospital. Now, everybody in my family already gone. Like my sister is already driving around the deep Maryland counties. She's away. My foster mom is at work. She just took off 2 days last week for the last medical emergency. She just got to work. She can't dip and leave. Okay, cool. Miss Keisha, she's at the driving school. It's Monday. She got to make sure she be there to teach class. She can't cancel. And then I had to be in DC for work, and it's like all this happened maybe like 10 minutes before I had to leave out, and it's like, yo, who can I count on to go to just the hospital to be waiting at the emergency room with my grandmother until I can get back? You feel me? Like, who can we count on to do this? And I called Ash and I was like, yo, do you mind because she was off for the summer. I was like, do you mind like meeting my grandmother at Northwest, whatever the case may be, and just chilling with her until somebody in my family can get there. You know, once a member of my family can get there, you can bounce. You feel me? And I'm like, yo, whatever you need, just let me know and I got you. She was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. It's crazy you got a medical emergency. Cool. I said, the moment I come back from DC, I'm going directly to the hospital. But like, I gotta go into work. I can't not go into work, right? But that really just shows that like, oh, if something ever was to happen, like I got somebody in my corner that can help. And mind you, I'm not an old head like somebody that's in their 50s and their 60s and stuff like that, kind of like our grandparents, in which they got aunts and uncles and friends of the family and stuff like that who it's technically your aunts and uncles, but not yet aunts and uncles and stuff like that for years that you can rely on. It seems like we the new adults now, and we need to start growing that bigger network that we can call upon when we need help and assistance when it comes to some of this stuff. It's not all financial. It can be like in that situation, I just needed somebody to just be a person, a body to be there to help and assist. Sometimes um, what I've been hearing a lot lately from individuals is like, yo, Twan, I want to grow a different skill. Can you teach me how to edit, or can you teach me some media production stuff, or et cetera, so I can grow another skill? And it's like, yeah, I'll teach you. If you block the time and you willing to sit down, I'll teach you whatever um I know. Or sometimes it's Twan, I actually need some help. What you need help with? Like, I need some feedback on this. Asking for feedback is a type of help, and I take giving feedbacks seriously. I like, yo, let it sit with me for a few days so I can figure out, what you're trying to say, what you need help in, and et cetera, et cetera. And I can be constructive. And people oftentimes say, Twan, you get some of the best feedback, bro, because it's not just, yo, that was cool or that was ass. It's really like you actually really go through point by point and picked out things that I did good and things to ways to improve it. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like, why not? And this comes with anything. This comes with somebody can ask me for feedback about music, about fashion, about cooking, about hey, what should I do in terms of something business wise? What should I do in terms of my relationship wise, or how should I better execute stuff with my family? And I'm willing to give just tell me the scenario. Let me live with it for a few days, and I'll think about it. And I literally take the time out of my schedule to think about another person's situation and provide them with, feedback. And I'd be like, yo, if you need anything else, just let me know. But this whole idea of really asking for help, bro, like it really is. It's a deep bag. It's definitely a deep bag, but I do encourage everyone to, not to see it as much as a weakness as it can seem. It really is. It really takes a lot of heart to really get down on bended knee and be like, bro, this is what's going on with me. I need help and assistance. And all last year, when I say, it's been so many requests from the top of 2024 into the end of 24. If y'all need help, I need help. I need help. I need help. I need help, bro, it's been a lot. Like it's to a point I can make my own call center when it comes to this shit. Um, but the goal is to not always constantly be in a position that you need help, but to put yourself in a situation in which you don't need help. Sometimes, and I think I said this in a different podcast. One of the main issues amongst the black community sometimes is the fact that We can't always reach the next level at times is because we always constantly helping somebody, right? We constantly giving our last to re to somebody else who don't have nothing just so they can, stay above water. But it's like if you constantly giving your last away to someone else, how are you supposed to get past, living paycheck to paycheck? Like, how are you able to truly thrive if you keep giving your last piece of bread to someone else? Like, it's just not feasible, right? And that's where, like, sometimes you may have, depending on the situation, you may have to use your no. Now, let's take this opportunity to just talk about kind of the practical benefits, right, of asking for help. Of course, like some of the benefits you get by asking for help is the fact that if somebody say yes, you will get the help. You will get the assistance that you need, whether it's somebody helping you with your resume or you need money or you need somebody to like in my situation, I need somebody to go and sit with my grandmother to provide, moral support. Yeah, but you also get the opportunity to just build a stronger bench for yourself. You feel me? Like we all talk about this idea of oh yeah, community, 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 but community makes up the people that can help and assist you, right? Um, I know the idea is yo, I can just do this shit by myself, and it just that's one of the a big thing in our community. Amongst people is the fact that like I'm gonna do this shit myself, and it's like yeah, you could do some of this shit by yourself, but why? Why do it by yourself when you can when you can have somebody help you and it can be done quicker. Yes, is there certain things that you do need help and assistance? You, scratch that. Is it some things that you could do and tackle yourself? Absolutely. However, there are things that you can't tackle yourself and you do need help and assistance for it. And like when you try to do this shit yourself, like maybe like take a whole fireplace upstairs. I tried that one time. Um, just on my own strength. Fucking stupid, Twan. Like, be smarter than this. Like, I got it out the house. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the fireplace out the house. But when it came to like getting it upstairs to the apartment, I had to wait till Kev got here. And he was like, damn, Twan, you got it all the way around here? Like, yeah, bro. But I can't get it up these stairs. And when he came, he helped tremendously. But you know, you really get a chance to build a stronger, bench. Also, you just have the ability just to learn from other people and just gain a new perspective on things. And like in the beginning, how I talked about just providing yourself with different exposure, so you can grow, having a new perspective towards things. A lot of times, the phone calls I get of people asking me for help is like, hey, can I explain my situation to you, and can you help me figure out what my options are in that situation. They'd be like, oh, shit, like, oh, like I don't need money. I just need to know like what are my options because I'm keep looking at this problem from the same view and I can't see a way out of it. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, I could do that. And somebody will explain that situation to me, and I'd be like, bro, okay, this is what you can do to get yourself out of this situation. And people look like, dang, it's crazy, but people had a little idea moment like, you know what, bro? Like that shit really was the missing piece of the puzzle that I needed. You feel me? And they go off and I guess handle whatever they need to handle in terms of work wise or career wise or family wise or relationship wise, and they come back and be like, yeah, I check in on them. I be like, yo, how was your situation? Did you handle it? And they be like, yeah, I handled the situation. I'm good. I'm back right. And I'm looking like, oh shit. I'm like, so you didn't need any like financial assistance, or you didn't need this, or need me to do that? They're like, nah, like I figured it out. Like the moment I talked to you, Twan, I was able to figure out a way out of that situation. I was like, oh, bad shit. You know me, I ain't had to lend nobody no money, bruh. Like I'm gonna take my dub. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely gonna take my dub. That shit crazy, but most definitely you really just can you just get a new perspective on shit, bruh. And like having that new perspective it just helps tremendously, bro. Especially like you can then teach your kids that you can apply it to your life. You know, it really can just open up the game for you. But um, just to kind of reiterate, yo, we gotta get over the fear of just asking for help, bro. And like, if and this is something I tell my friend Ace all the time. So I say, yo, if you said like, yeah, I don't really ask for help because like people always throw it in my face and stuff like that. Don't say people. I want y'all to name the people names. Like Mason Camp said, yo, put the names out there, bro. If them people are not helping and assisting you, why are you not naming their names? Why are you like, you know, why you practicing trying to be politically correct and try to oh yeah, I'm not gonna bring that attention to the public. Name the person names. Johnny did not help me. That's why. Carolyn did not help me. Lil Wowo did not help me. That's Lil Wowo threw it in my face. Like name that person name, bruh. Let's not do that. And then somebody helps you, name their names. What's the name? Twan helped me get out of this jam. Kev helped me get out of this jam. Name that person names. These are some great people. They helped me get out of this jam. Name the person name, bro. All this, man. Yo, I ain't gonna use it, you know, bro. Name the person name, bro. Seriously, yo, I'm tired of this, bro. Who threw it in your face, yo? We want to know, bro. We want to know the tea. Like seriously. But of course, just get over the fear of the shit, man. Of just asking for it and just do it. You know, we can touch on more efficient ways to ask for help. Just always, of course, you know, have clear communication and set realistic expectations as to like the help that you're trying to receive. Like, hey, a person can't buy you a whole brand new car so you can get to and from work, but a person may be willing to drop you off at work periodically or give you money towards a bus pass. Let's have a little bit more realistic expectations when it comes to asking for help, bruh. A person probably can put you on to some good people that can help and assist you, seeing how your car need maintenance versus, hey, give you $1,500 to take the Lexus. Like it's a different, bro. Like we gotta set a little bit more realistic relation expectations. Not everybody getting money, and if you is getting money, you're not trying to spend a whole bunch of money or blow a whole bunch of time on something that doesn't necessarily directly benefit you or serve you. You feel me? Like seriously. Um, and then this always also just knowing how to approach people. We gotta talk about that, bro, because people don't know how to approach people. They call and be like, "Yo, I need help with this," and it's like, "Hold up, like, you know, good morning to you too, bruh." Like, no, like y'all gotta learn how to approach people. Y'all gotta hold it down. You know, hey, how you doing today, Twan? I'm good. I'm chilling, bro. Like, you know, you working? Like, yeah, I'm working remotely today. You know, but I and I'm cleaning up a little bit and doing this, doing that. Like, okay, cool, bro. Like, everything straight with you, man. I haven't been sleeping good as much as I could have, but yeah, I'm cool. What's up? You feel me? And then we're like, yo, you know, I just calling you because I need your help and assistance with something. Then be as transparent as you possibly can. But don't just straight call my phone or text my phone and be like, yo, I need help. Bruh, you gotta, it's a decor when it comes to this shit. A decor. That's the SAT word. It's a decor when it comes to this asking for help shit, when it comes to this communicating shit. You gotta be polite. And if a person said, bruh, I can't even give it to you, just be like, yo, thank you for listening, man. I greatly appreciate it. I'm a check on some other resources and figure out what I can do. But you feel me? Like, and if a person does do it, if you say you're gonna pay them back. You feel me? If you say, hey, I can do this for you, but I need compensation or I need interest, make that known. You feel me? I can go and sit with this person, but I'm gonna need a ride there. I can go and sit with this person, but like I'm gonna need some money for gas at some point. Oh, okay, cool. Make the things that you need like up front, make it clear up front so a person can make the best sound decision like, you know what, okay, I can do that, or you know what, maybe I should reconsider this because I don't want to pay you back that much interest. It's like, okay, cool. Or like, I actually don't have gas money on me right now, so I can't even send it to you if I could. And it's like, you know what, okay, cool. Like maybe I'm not the person that can go and sit with this person. Maybe someone else can sit with them who actually got gas in that car and can do it. Like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But bro, asking for help, man, is not a weakness whatsoever. It's a strength, and I commend people who ask for help and who's transparent when it comes to it. Be transparent. If you say you want to pay it back, pay it back. If you can't pay it back, hey, tell them you can't pay it back. Um, don't woe is me to death with it because that can be exhausting. Just the woe is me stories. Don't do that. And then if it comes to financial help and you say you want to pay that person back, just constantly check in with that person, man. Like seriously, let me know what's popping with you. I'm not saying every interaction with us gotta be where my money at or check in, but it should be. Hey, it has been an absurdly long time since I last told this man about his money situation. Let me give him a heads up of what's going on to let him know I ain't run off on the plug because I ran off on the plug twice. People will run off on you, and like you won't hear from them ever again. Will you see him? You definitely will see him later on in life. And the first thing you gonna say is, "Hey, I remember you ain't pay me back that 20 that you owed me." That's the first thing they gonna say. You feel me? Or they say, "I got you tax season," and then you won't see him tax season. You'll see him later on that summer and be like, "Yo, so where that money you owe me at?" They be looking like, "Bruh, I gotta tell you what happened." No man don't want to hear the excuses, bruh. They want to know. Like, keep your word, man. I understand not everybody's a man of their word, but if somebody help you out of dire situation, bro, keep your word. Seriously, because you burning the bridge. In the words of my homie Jermaine, he said, "Man, you broke the olive branch. You can't break the olive branch. You broke the olive branch. So the next time you need help and assistance, you're short. SHORT. You're short. Like it's a dead mission. It's a like you might as well not even call that person, not even think about it. Like maybe what's the name is definitely not going to help you, bruh. You're short. And don't let the price of the brick go up because sometimes
Price of the brick going up.
don't let the price of the brick go up on you because then you definitely gonna be sick. The interest on that shit gonna be crazy. But bro, this is episode 48 of the Just Send the podcast. We almost pushing an hour when it comes to this shit, bro. But I'm greatly appreciate y'all hanging around, listening to me just ramble and just talk about health and assistance. I got some more topics come. It's gonna be slow for me to get back into this shit. Damn, I'm thirsty as hell. It's gonna be slow for me to get back into the habit of doing this more consistently because I haven't did it in so long. And there's just so much stuff that I want to, of course, bring to the channel. You feel me? And so much stuff I want to tweak when I relaunch this these episodes. Um, making a new opening with something. I also want to make new graphics and everything as well, and also work a lot better on the editing of it. You feel me? Of course, this is a podcast in which you can listen to, and there's a good possibility y'all possibly is listening to it. And the reason why things sound so good and clear is because I have great mics and mixers and stuff like that that I purchased for the express purpose of podcasting. So that's why things sound so good. But always in the business of improving the production value of this stuff. So that's why we went to a better camera. Did I have this camera when we first started? Yeah, I did have this camera when I first started because we was doing the other podcast. Um, better camera, better lenses. No, I didn't have this camera when I first started. Hmm. No, I did. My bad, my bad. But of course, a better camera, a better setup. You feel me? Better lighting. Of course, I see the lighting. The lighting is immaculate, bro. Better lighting and stuff like that. Just improving the production value of the show. Um, most definitely gonna have some guest stars coming on. In the future. Some people that you already know, maybe some new people, because there's been a lot of new friends and individuals that I've met. And I want to see I want to see can they pull their ass off, bro. I really do. I may have to even invite the fan back on here. You feel me? It's been almost what 20 plus episodes since Grandma came in here and she was spitting, telling y'all, yo, y'all play house, y'all don't get house. It's trying to bring Grandma back on the show. Maybe she may make her first debut. Um, uh on an actual like the video side that because these videos also get sent to YouTube. Maybe she'll make her debut. But other than that, guys, this is episode 48 of the Just Send It podcast. Y'all already know who I am. I'm your host, Riley Escobar, and we're gonna get up out of here. But we gotta find something to get up out of here too. What y'all trying to listen to? We talked about we gotta listen to some heat, bro. Dang, no, we ain't gonna do that. Oh no, we definitely not gonna do that. I'm about to say we not playing no Webby to get up out of here. No disrespect to Webby, but we wasn't playing no Webby to get up out of here. Shit. You know what? I wanted to do Chuddy Chubbs got something. I think he got for all the dogs, bro, don't he? 'Cause, you know, Chuddy is the GOAT. Don't he got that for the dogs? They sharing location. Yeah, we want to listen to that Chuddy Chubbs when they get up out of here, bro. Shout out to bro. Bro really is nice and really the GOAT. Let's hear that.
Hurrah, hurrah. This shit hit harder when it hit home. But who am I but a poet? See, I stayed too long like a garden gnome. I think the saying goes, when in Greece you roam. See, I should've packed things and been left home. Cause your home was no longer a home. And with every leaf I turn, you throw stones. And the problem's not your own. See, my soul isn't for sale, but it took sale. And for now on, I hope you prevail and take sale. I'm with the dogs who saying I love you, we sharing locations. Some go down, we slide like chess, and some are gonna end up impatient. If I'm in your city and you see the dogs, I promise they ain't finna play with. It's money to make, please don't make a mistake. Yeah, please don't make a mistake. I hate waking up too late, and mean I'm missing the plate. I don't have a time for a day, it's money that I gotta make. It's money that I gotta make. It's money that I gotta make. I'm in the city with all of my dogs, I love them, we sharing locations. If something go down, we slide like chess, and someone gon' end up impatient. If I'm in your city and you see the dogs, I promise they ain't finna play with. Just pay me my green, I hate being mean, you talking about making it sing. Catching the cold, you really don't know, my dog don't mind, just wipe me your nose. I get the dough, it's double the O, we moving like this shit the Matrix. I'm in the city with all of my dogs, I tell them to go, they infection your soul. You really don't know, really don't. I helped Cuddy down when he was out here really chasing dreams. And now while I'm Mobby rolling, you can't see behind the scenes. I put Trady in position just to read between the lines. If you tell me that I'm lying, well, she gon' show you I ain't lying. I'm the truth, I'm the dream, that's just something that you gotta know. You gotta know, something that you gotta know. Bitch, you gotta know, bitch, you gotta know. I ain't lying, I'ma tell you, bitch, you gotta know. Florida's, I remember mama cooking glory greens. Now I'm such a savage, bitches keep me on they screen. Think I fell in love, but I'm really chasing green. I just need you in my bed. Help a nigga dream. I don't get no sleep when I'm really all alone. I just need you there. Back to work, back to chasing money, bitch, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go. I'm the truth, I ain't lying, I've been jogging on my own. I've been moving coast to coast, just in my leather and my Timbs. Bitch, you gotta know, bitch, you gotta know. I'm the truth, I ain't lying, I've been out here on my own. And though I know I'm all alone, but I'm not really on my own. Bitch, you gotta know, bitch, you gotta know. Bitch, you gotta know, you just gotta know. You just, I'm in the city with all of my dogs, I love them, we sharing locations. If something go down, we slide like chess, and someone gon' end up impatient. If I'm in your city and you see the dogs, I promise they ain't finna play with. I'm in a rave with all of the dogs who push it like this shit is spaceship. He moving his hand, it was bliss. He really is getting impatient. I'm with the dogs, it's game shit. I tell them the affection, they chase shit. You gotta know, you just gotta know. You just, yeah. To see a smile upon your face, I rig the bass and wreck the place. All these niggas know the case, I be on a paper chase. Call my name and I'll come running, gunning. All you bumming niggas, you gon' get done in. Get done in. You gon' get done in. Yeah, look. To see a smile upon your face, I rig the bass and wreck the place. All these niggas know the case, I be on a paper chase. Call my name and I'll come running, gunning. All you bumming niggas, you gon' get done in. Bitch, you gotta go.